All right, thank you so much, brother. Yeah, let me get F it. Somebody's called F it.
Sorry, yeah, I should have changed my name before I came in this room.
Yes, you should have. That is so ratchet.
I'm sorry. My
That
name is Akasha, y'all. Um,
Akashi,
Akasha, Akasha.
Akasha.
Yes, it's
Now,
a
where you
lot.
from, Akasha?
I'm originally from Jersey City, New Jersey, but I'm in Atlanta right now.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
where's your family from?
Well, it's interesting that you ask because I just got my DNA results back from Ancestry.com like 2 weeks ago. My whole entire family is either from Brooklyn or Jersey City, like 4 5 generations. But when I go all the way back to the 1700s on Ancestry, I'm actually from like Virginia, South Carolina. So I think I'm
Oh,
definitely a descendant of slavery.
good.
Um,
FBA. Yeah.
yeah, and I just kind of tuned into this conversation maybe like half an hour ago. It's been really awesome just to see so many people in this room talking about this. I just want to say my little piece. I have been thinking about this is something I think about every day. Not white supremacy, just the way the world works and the fact that like especially if we're in America, like globally is some type of weird global agenda going on that has to do directly with white supremacy. And I feel like living in America, our perspective of things is very different than in other countries, and that's all deliberate. But I do feel like it's also because we're like this weird capitalist engine, and essentially capitalism and the way that we practice it here and globally, it bolsters white supremacy. And I feel like I don't think people need to be afraid of white supremacy, but I think that people need to be realistic about what it is. And I think a lot of people don't really know what white supremacy is, and that you don't have to be white to be a
Right.
white supremacist. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it has very little to do with race, and it's really more about a mindset. Like I'm gonna speak candidly, anybody could be a cracker. You feel me? Like if you're a white supremacist to me, you a cracker, and I'm calling you that, and that's that. And you could be black and be a cracker. Like you, if that's what you're doing, and
Or
that's
you
how
could be a
you.
wannabe. You could be a wannabe if you're black, because yeah, that's the thing. You don't get you can carry out the mindset, but you don't get the benefits if you're a black
Oh,
person.
that's
That's the
that's
sad thing.
true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like Candace
definitely
Owens,
true.
for example. Candace Owens, she's
I call her a
she's
cracker.
a mascot for white supremacy, but she doesn't get all the privileges and benefits of white supremacy. They still look at her as just another Negro.
Oh,
You know.
of course. But I'm saying the way I look at her, you a cracker. I just feel
Yeah.
like we overcomplicate things sometimes, and I know things are complex. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like some things are very simple, and it's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on with the media and people just not knowing things. Like I was actually talking to somebody about this earlier, and I have ADHD, so I was just telling my friend about how I have ADHD and how that affects me going to work, and how essentially corporate workplaces or any workplaces are super ableist. But then it gets bigger than that, and I feel like in a way, like people don't understand that. First of all, the stuff that we see going on today has been in motion for hundreds of years. Like I didn't learn about the scramble for Africa in school at all. I was having a conversation with a friend about 2 3 weeks ago, and he was
Hold
telling
on,
me,
hold on, hold on,
look up the
hold on.
scramble for Africa. Huh?
Hold on,
Oh,
because the ADHD is kicking in. You're
I
going all
know
over.
it's late, y'all. I'm not on my
Yeah,
Adderall.
yeah, you're going all over the place. Let's back it up. So now I looked at your page. It said you're a dominatrix.
Oh my God, we don't have to get into me. Like,
Yes, we do. Oh, yes, we damn do.
all
Yes,
right.
we do. Now, how you got ADD, but you're a dominatrix? How long you been in the game?
I do other things. If you want to know about the work that I do in terms of BDSM, I do have a consultation rate. I'm sorry, I'm not willing to discuss that at this time.
Okay, I understand. I understand. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I get it.
I'm
And
also
don't.
a DJ. Like,
I know that. Look, I understand all that. I understand that. But be safe in the game. You better be thinking about getting out the game. You understand? You always got to have
I
an
I
exit
did not
strategy.
I did not request permission to speak about this again. If you
Uh,
want to talk to me about this,
but it's on your
hey,
page. But sweetie, it's on your page. So this is we're
it
not
is on my page. But that don't.
right.
If you want to ask me about that, like I have certain
Right,
boundaries around that. Like
right, right. So I'm just saying you put that out there on your own page.
I did, and I'm also setting a boundary. I'm a
Right.
dominatrix. That's it. That's all you got to know.
Uh huh.
That's what I put on my page, so you know that. That's
Yes,
it.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do know that. I do know that. And you shouldn't be defensive about something that you're promoting. Okay.
Oh, I'm not defensive about something I'm promoting. I'm defensive about the boundary that I set that you tried to breach just now.
No, no,
I
no. I
said,
don't.
hey, I have a consultation rate, and you continue to try to ask me about that. I said, we're not talking about that.
No, we are talking about it because it's
No,
on your
you're talking about it.
page, and I want you to be focused. I know you said you had ADHD, but I
I
want you to
mean,
be
I'm
focused.
focused, but I
Okay.
just that's not what I asked to speak about. I wanted to just talk about what I learned
No,
this
no, no.
week.
But it don't work like that, sweetie. This is my live, and we're gonna be focused. We're gonna be focused about certain things, and when people call up, and they promote certain things, that is about who they are. And I like to talk to people and meet them where they are. And I like to see what's going on with people because that has a lot to do with their overall ideology.
Okay,
We're
I'm
not
with
trying to,
that.
I'm not right. I'm not listen. I'm not trying to get deep in your business. I respect the game. I'm not trying to
I mean,
get
I
deep.
feel you, but like you skipped the word DJ, you skipped the word director, and you went straight to dominatrix. It's in that
Uh-huh.
order. You feel
Uh-huh.
me? So like,
Uh,
why didn't you ask me first? What kind of music do I DJ? What kind of things do I direct? Maybe then, if you would have asked me then, oh, do you do it? Maybe we would be having a different conversation now. But
why are you so defensive if you're in the game? Why are you so defensive?
I mean, I'm not defensive. I'm just
You
very
are.
discreet,
You
and I'm
nigga.
private, and I don't want to talk
No.
about that right now.
But you're splaining, and you ain't that discreet because you put it out there. You put it out there
Put what out there?
that you're a dominatrix, ma'am.
Okay. And in a room with 1,000 people, if that's something that you are interested in, sir, you can DM me and we
I
can
no
talk
no
about
no no
rates.
no, ma'am. I'm not the trick. I'm just talking to you as an outsider. I'm not trying to be your
Okay.
client,
So
and
that's what I'm trying to say though.
I'm tying this.
That's
And the
there for
reason
the
I'm is
tricks. That's
hold on,
there for the tricks.
I
So
know
all
that,
the
but I'm
tricks that
tying
just
that
went and looked at
in.
my page.
Calm down, Madam CJ Walker.
Oh my God.
Calm down. Calm your
I'm
ass down.
calm, sir. I'm calm. I'm just a very
Oh,
passionate
I
individual.
know that. I know you. Listen, this is why I'm tying it in because I know most of your clients are white dudes, and I know how they get down. That's why I was trying to tie it in.
They're
When you,
actually not,
yes, they
surprisingly.
are. Yes, they are. Them white dudes
Maybe
love.
other dominatrixes that you know, but you don't know me.
Um, well, I understand the game. I
You
understand the
understand
game.
the game,
I
yeah,
know the game.
yeah.
I've been around the game. I've been around the block. I know. I've been in the streets. I know how shit works. Most of those dominator tricks are white dudes. Brothers don't like to get beaten and stepped on and humiliated.
I mean,
But
that's not the only thing that being a dominatrix is about, though.
that's the majority of it. It's them humiliate. You like to humiliate. The tricks want to be humiliated. That's what that's just about.
Are
And
you a dominatrix?
and the way you're talking, how domineering you're trying to be now, that's a part of it. They like that shit.
I'm not trying to be domineering. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
being
a
myself.
little bit, a little bit. See, they
I mean,
like
I'm
that.
not. How would you know what I'm trying to do and you don't know me?
Hold on, calm your ass down. Let's
I'm
do that.
calm. I'm just asking
Okay,
you a question. How would you
okay.
know and you don't know
Breathe.
me?
You're all over the place. You're ADD. ADD. Calm down.
Damn,
ADD.
gaslighting from a brother. That's
No,
crazy.
no. ADD.
You are, though. You are, though. You don't got to
I'm,
keep saying that.
I'm
That's
not.
okay.
No.
I came
Are
on
you
here trying to speak
also
and
the
be
she her?
transparent
Also,
and
hold on.
add to the
Also, wait. Stop.
conversation.
Hey, wait. Slow down. The she her he. What's all that? Are you LGBT too, sister?
I just came up here to say my piece and to
Okay.
talk about the
There we
topic at the
there
top of the
we go.
thing.
There we go. Okay. Don't be offended. Don't be defensive, dear.
I'm
I'm
not
not judging
defensive,
you.
sir.
You
I'm not
because
defensive. You're
you
just
think you
mad
what you
because
no
I'm
no no
private.
no
Like, I don't
I'm not
understand that.
judging you, ma'am. I'm not
I didn't
judging
say
you.
you were judging me.
You're
I didn't say
acting
you were
like
judging
I'm
me.
judging you. I'm not
I'm not
judging,
acting like you judging me.
ma'am. I know you get down. I have a pretty good idea of you get down,
It's so
and
funny that you're just projecting all of your former experiences onto
I'm
me. And this is our
not.
first time ever having a conversation. That's so odd.
Ma'am, I'm just projecting what I'm reading on your page.
And no, you're not, because all you can read is dominatrix. Besides that, you don't know anything else about what I do or how I do my work.
Uh
You're
huh.
assuming based on what you already know and what you've already seen from other people,
And
which
the
has nothing to do with
usually
me.
And usually, when people get defensive like that, I was just asking a question and you just jumped out the window being very
What
defensive, man.
question did you ask?
Ma'am, I just said the word dominatrix and you went
No,
all
you
around
didn't say the
the block.
word. You said, "What's that about?" And I said, I'm not ready to
Right.
talk about that
You
now.
went all around the block. Calm down, sister.
I'm not all around the block. I'm reiterating the same things I've been saying for the last 3 minutes.
Okay, sister. That's why you need to be getting out the game if you're that defensive by it. You got to get out the game at one point. You,
Sir, like you don't know me. I don't understand how this became the topic of conversation.
ma'am, and you sound older. How old are you, ma'am?
Older, like how old?
You sound like you're pushing 40. How old are you?
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I sound mature. I
Well,
like that.
now how old are you, ma'am?
I'm 28 years old.
You are nobody's 28. Stop.
I'm 28 years old. I
Ma'am,
ain't 28. You
ma'am,
can
you said,
ask who's that? Savannah
you,
Britt. Savannah
ma'am,
Britt knows me in real life. Savannah Britt has met me. Savannah Britt can tell you that I'm
where's
28.
Savannah? Who is that? Who is that?
She's one of these listeners. I see her. That's how I
Where's
joined this chat. We follow each other, and or I follow her, and I seen she was in here, so I hopped in here.
Savannah? Where
But
you
no,
at? Savannah, where? Oh, yeah, I'm here. I'm not judging you, sweetie. That's
I'm a
interesting.
DJ. Like you
I
know
get it. I
you know
get
what you
you're a
could
DJ.
do. You know what you could do. Matter of fact, since you were looking at my
Oh, no,
page,
no,
you
no.
probably can see the link in my bio. You can go to my website, read about how I do my work. I identify as an abolitionist, DJ, director, and dominatrix. So you can
God,
read all about what I do, and how I do my work on my website, and see photos of me, and that I'm 28.
you are a jack of all trades, huh? A DJ, abolitionist, a vegan,
Who's a
lesbian,
vegan? Where you see that at?
everything. You do everything.
I'm
God
not a
damn.
vegan. I eat meat.
Lord, I bet you do as a dominatrix. You eat all types of meat and balls,
See, that's how I
meatballs.
know you don't know what you're talking about. Because doms don't have sex with their clients. So that's
I
how I know
know,
you don't know what you're talking
I
about. But
know.
that's okay. That's all right.
Girl, I know what you do. I know,
So
and
wait, can I get back to the scramble for Africa?
okay. Hold
So
on.
listen. So
Uh,
listen. I never learned about this scramble for Africa in school. So when I learned
uh,
about this 2, 3 weeks ago, it busted my head open. Like I've heard of Cecil Rhodes, I've heard of King Leopold, I heard all of that. But like my homeboy, I think he's like a 5% or something. He's in New York, but he was just sending me maps and just sending me stuff and saying, look, before 1880 or whatever, only 10% of Africa was even occupied by any European anything. And in the next 60 years, like you feel me, they had this whole plan where all these countries went and they had a scramble for Africa, and they didn't fight each other, but they did what they had to do to colonize all of Africa, and now
got it. We're
control 90% of that. So
we're
like
familiar with
we went on a rabbit hole conversation. You know how people do. Some of y'all in here probably conspiracy theorists, researchers. Y'all be with the conspiracy theories. You know how it gets. You start researching something, learn about something, connecting the dots. So that's what I started doing, and I just realized, like, I don't know, that white supremacy is so much bigger than, oh, I'm white and you're black, and I'm gonna, I don't know, I have privilege and you don't. Like, it's something that is so globally systemic that I feel like we are blinded here by, even through the division of labor and stuff, through the way that
Okay,
we
sister. Thank
aid to
okay,
imperial.
okay. All right. Thank you, sister. Now she's plebiscite babbling a little bit. Okay. Thank you, sister. Had to get you off because now you're getting into plebiscite babble. Okay. You're babbling now, sister. Can't have that. See, I wanted to get. See, I like to when people are talking. I like to see what they're about. And when somebody bring up what you brought on your page, you getting all defensive. Don't do that. You put it out there. Yeah, you put it out there. Now you trying to babble. I don't know. I don't want your ADHD to kick in, and we're not your therapist, so you can just babble. And we respect where you're coming from, sister. But some of that other stuff we wanted to cover, all that she heard, yeah, that's some interesting stuff that I wanted to get into too, because that gives us an idea what's going on with you. But sister, I understand. Yeah, I understand. I know you get down. Nobody's judging you. Meek, hop on, dear. Let's get Meek on here. Yeah, look, if you in the game, we're not judging at all. But when you put it out there, you out here trying to catch tricks on your Twitter. You know, I'm just trying to throw a little advice to you. You know. All right, let's where's Meek? What happened to Meek? Meek, what happened to you? Okay, I had Meek up here.